Today we're doing the box opening of Force of Will. This box is nicknamed the Waifu box set. As you can see, that's the set it's from. And there is 94 kinds of cards. Not much on the back, sides just the waifus you get. So let's open this. Alright. Alright, so on the side here we have white, Julius Caesar. Some kind of strip on it. Let's get a closer look at the ability. She is blue. Flying, this card cannot be blocked by J/resonators without flying. When this card enters your field, draw 2 cards, discard card. Targeted water resonator gains flying until end of turn. Pretty cool. Let's see her ruler side. Targeted resonator gains flying until end of turn. Don't call me Baldy? Oh, Blondie. It's just I have big for. Oh, Baldy. It is Baldy. Otherwise, I'll headbutt you. Whatever. Next one we're going to look at is Hannibal Bursa. Target attack. This card can attack recover J/resonators, basically untap. That means in this card game, when this card enters field, you may destroy targeted rested resonator. Whenever this card attacks, you gain 200 life. Here's this side. Targeted resonator gains 200 defense until end of turn. Sweet, it went as I expected. No one can escape my perfect strategies. Blah. Here's red, Alexander. So, in this game, there's going to be a cost to flip your rulers for J activate. As you can see, the cost there. They have abilities before they're flipped. And then when you flip them, they also can attack. It's pretty cool. Breath of God. Do it of light. So it looks like these are all the light cards that you get in the set. Pride of Knights. There she is. Ooh, she's a snake. I should show you, as I drop it again, the back. Looks like this. It's a nice card, not as plasticky as a Vanguard card, but still, it's feels a little bit better than, say, a Magic the Gathering card. They're a little tougher too, by the feel of it. The art, of course, as you can see, is very, very weeaboo. It's fun, you know, it's got cool flavor. Got this at an anime convention. They're not too bad for price. It's probably better to go and get a box of this to make 2 decks out of instead of buying 2 starters. Because the starters are like super old cards. Or at least all the ones that I could find. And it still uses a mechanic which they actually got rid of, which was break. And they junked that mechanic. It gives it kind of, even though most of the rules are very similar to if you were playing Magic. The break rules kind of made it more like Vanguard, and Magic had a baby. Without that, it's kind of more like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Vanguard had a baby. I quite liked the break mechanic. It was, according to the fans when it came out, it was too clunky. I didn't find it clunky at all. But, whatever. Now we're getting into dark cards, which I quite like. Of course, darkness is similar to swamps in Magic the Gathering. And of course, instead of 2 colored lands, you get 2 colored, there's stones that you get your resources from in this game. And it's cool because they're actually a separate deck, so you don't have to worry about getting mana screwed. You just tap your J ruler and you'll get a mana. It's not called mana, it's force of will, because of course mana is trademarked, but it's just basically they named everything something different. Okay, think of Commander, right? How you have your one commander there doing everything, and then imagine the mechanics of that, kind of, and then mix it with Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's kind of how this game works. A lot of people do enjoy it. If you enjoy Magic, you're probably going to enjoy this. You know, the younger crowd's probably going to like the art a little bit more than, say, Magic, just because it's a very, anime is more appealing to the younger crowd. Like, I wouldn't say, I'm not young anymore, and I still enjoy anime art, but if you go by majorities, it's probably gonna get a younger crowd. But, if you look here, now you see how this is a chant? So, because it's a chant instant, you would flip this over like a trap card like this, and then on their turn, because it's an instant, you can flip it over, but if it was just a chant, you can only use it on your turn. Similar to instant speed with Magic the Gathering, but you flip things down. The mats that come with the starter kit only shows like a spot for one card, but yet in the rules it does not say that you're limited to any number in your face down position, so I don't know. You'll also notice that there will be several spelling errors in the rules, on cards. You can tell it was directly translated. In one of the, if I get to the decks later, not in this video, I will show you how Warrior is like missing an O or something like that. And different things like that. It's just, yeah. But if you want a good laugh, it is sometimes amusing to read different things, but if you're looking over the rules for the first time and you don't see someone playing, it's a little bit confusing what you're doing because of the fact that they're missing a comma, or sentences kind of run on, and you're just not 100% sure what they're trying to communicate to you. But, it's pretty easy. It's pretty much like Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! The colors, basically incredibly similar to the way Magic works. Same kind of feels. So if you're good with one particular color in Magic and not good with another particular color in Magic, you're going to find it to be pretty close in this game as well, so like a lot of the red cards, as you saw there, had Swift, and Swift is basically haste. A lot of the blue ones give you abilities to, you know, draw, counter. Oddly in this game though, green is OP, they say. I don't know. I've versed one green deck. That's all I've versed for green. I did die in 3 turns, so I really couldn't do anything. I brought out a resource, had a creature out there, and I was dead. I mean, you really couldn't. It's basically, it's like if you played old blue Magic cards, where it was kind of like, oh god, why does the card do that? And then you give green buffableness to your cards. That's kind of how it works in this game. Like, there's cards that let you play other cards for completely free. You don't have to pay one thing for it, and they're green. And then because you pay all these cards for free, then your resources are open to use on other things. And then while you're using cards, it basically buffs everything. Like, trust me, go look up Fairy Tale set if you're interested in Force of Will and you're interested in having kind of an OP deck. You might want to mix it with some other colors, though, to give it an extra punch, but you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm still going to go with my black, though, because screw that. I just like the flavor of black. Nostradamus. Yeah. He basically Diabolic tutors. Or, yes. Oh god, so many cards in here. So many. Get out of the way so I could show new cards. Solomon. And if you look, you know, less life, your cards get stronger. Typical black kind of thing going on. And Void, as you can see, I think these are the guys that are basically colorless. You know, when you use magic, kind of like artifacts. I mean, you got the little gear there. So let's move to this side. Okay, this is Vlad. Yeah, of course, all the men have been made into women. It's, you know, the way they work. Quite like Vlad, it's my favorite card in the whole box. I used someone's deck that had this before. Just try and get that sheen out. When this card enters the field, destroy target resonator with total cost 3 or less. You gain life equal to its defense. And then I can use 3. Banish a dark resonator. This card gains imperishable until end of turn. So, you know, sack it indestructible. Here's her when she's on her ruler side. It costs 3 to change her anytime. This card deals 200 damage to your opponent, and I gain 200 life. So, vampire-esque. I mean, as Vlad should be. Now, here is the green J ruler. 2 different colored eyes. When this card enters the field, recover up to 2 targeted resonators. Pay 2, this card gains plus 200 until end of turn. On this side, pay 3 to turn her. Pay 2, give 200 strength to something till end of turn. And these here, these magic stones, they're basically like your lands, so they're the resources that you want in the game. It's pretty cool because you get all these dual ones in this box, so you can make all these nice 2-colored ones. Get a bunch of these. Very nice looking. to make any kind of deck you want. Oh my god. They really give you a lot in here. Quite like the art. Oh my god, is this all land? Oh well, you guys get to see all the beautiful art. There we go. We already saw her, saw her. There's 94 different types. I think you get 2 of each resonator / spell card that's in here. So, looks like there's a few differences. Maybe not. Nope. Yeah. So you can see there's lots of cards. These things are like 60 bucks or something like that. So completely worth it, as you can see. I mean, look at them all. Look at them all. It's just so many. I'm gonna have to make a deck out of this. Yeah, okay, that looks like that's all that's there. I'm gonna see what's underneath. How to win. I'll teach you about that in a different video. Force of Will references. Talk about that. What is this? Oh, it's a specialty pack. Let's see what we get. Go open. 2 bonus cards. Okay. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't like spoils where you're supposed to play a few games and then open it. Alright, guys. First card. It's a shiny one of her. Yay! Next card. Shiny one of... Faust. Next one. Cute. Her. And her. This is the deck list, I assume? Recipes. Okay. Oh, and here's the board itself. Yeah, and it comes with 2. So you can make a deck and play, and alright, well, that's it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and like. Bye!